Hi guys, my name is Lydia and I'll be teaching your Fitball workout class today. Just a little side note, there's going to be no warm-up or no cool down, so I recommend before starting that you check out some warm-ups being posted on this channel. Sweet, let's get into it. Alright, so we're first going to start with an upper body workout with our Fitball. And I understand that not everyone has a Fitball, so a chair will work, and for some of these exercises you don't even need a Fitball. So yeah, let's get into it. For our upper body, we're gonna start with some bird dogs like we do in warm-up, and we're gonna focus on strengthening our back. So we're gonna forward face on our ball and bring it opposite leg and opposite arm forward. And we'll focus on getting a stretch at first, but this class is a strength class. So in about 3 seconds, we'll work on holding our bird dogs. All right, so now for holding our bird dogs, we're gonna see how long we can hold our opposite arm and opposite leg. So we'll hold it there, really feel that stretch, and we'll switch, focusing on the strength part of our class. Can also be a bit of a balance workout as well. Make sure you got a good grip on the floor, good grip on your ball, feeling that burn in your back. We'll go for about 10 more seconds. Really focus on holding it there. If you want a greater workout, you can pulse. So just bring your leg and arm up. However, that's too hard. Just focus on bringing your arm and leg up. All right, and we'll stop in 3, 2, and 1. Great job. And now we're gonna go into some bicep curls. So for this exercise, I am gonna use 2 weights. So for you guys, if you don't have any weights, a gallon of milk, gallon of water, and a bag of fruit will work as well. So we're gonna lean into our ball again, facing forward, and we're gonna work on those bicep curls. So we're gonna extend, have your palms facing the ceiling and bring that towards your face. Remember, slow and controlled movements will get you a greater workout. If this is too difficult for you, you can always lose the weights. Make sure we're focusing on our breathing. Remember having a good grip on that ball. And we'll switch in 3, 2, and 1. We'll switch to our right arm. You can also do these bicep curls with both of your arms at the same time. However, focusing on one arm can give you a greater workout, and it can be a little bit easier for you as well. Make sure we're not going too fast, as we don't want to pull anything. All right, and we'll stop in 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Now we're gonna go into some tricep extensions. This is gonna be using some weights as well. We're still gonna be in that same position on our Fitball, and we're gonna bring those weights towards the middle of our Fitball, and we're gonna extend our arms back. Now remember, you can do both of these at the same time. However, it tends to be easier just to work one arm at a time. Remember, if this is too difficult of a workout, you can drop the weights. If you want a greater workout, you can pulse your arm. However, don't overextend your arm because you don't want to pull anything in your triceps. All right, and we'll keep going for about 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We'll go on to our other arm. And remember, we're just gonna extend back. And remember, do not hyperextend, as you don't want to pull anything. Just go to where it feels comfortable and bring that back. Great job, you guys. We'll go for about 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, now we're gonna go into some shoulder extensions, working our shoulder. You can use a weight, however, if you have some shoulder problems, this might be too aggravating for your shoulders, so we can just focus on the movement. We're still gonna be in that same position on our ball, facing forward. You can use the weights or whatever you have, and we're gonna bring our arms forward, to the side, and back. So forward, to the side, and back. Remember, you can always drop the weights. Really focusing on feeling the burn in our shoulders, as well as still getting a bit of a tricep workout. Great job. Forward, side, and back. Really moving those shoulders. We'll go for about 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, and now we're gonna move into a chest fly. So we're gonna bring the ball back behind us, and we're gonna lean our back into the ball. And for this exercise, I still am using some weights. However, you don't need to use weights. And you can always use like a gallon of juice, a water bottle, really anything will work here. So we're gonna lean into our ball. We're gonna bring our hands together right out in front of us, and we're gonna bring them to the side and up and to the side. If that's too hard of a workout, you can always bend your elbows a little bit, giving you a little bit more leverage and grip. You can extend. However, if you do bend those elbows, make sure you're holding them in the same position, as you want to keep that same exercise throughout this part. Great job. Focus on your breathing as well. Make sure you still have a good grip on your ball. And like I said, you can always do this seated in a chair. You don't need a Fitball. Great job, and we'll go for about 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, and so that concludes our upper body for this Fitball class. And now we're gonna go into our lower body. So we're gonna come to a standing position, and we're gonna do some lunges. So we're gonna put the ball behind us. For this exercise, you may need something to hold on to, as it is a bit of a balance exercise as well. And make sure we have one foot placed on the ground, and we're gonna bring that other foot back, and we're gonna come into a lunge. Make sure we have a good grip on the floor and the ball. Like I said, if you need a chair or something to hold on to, that works as well. This is a great exercise working our quadriceps and our hip flexors as well. Make sure our knee isn't coming over those toes. Great job. And we'll switch legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Let's switch those legs. All right. Keep going. And remember, go at a pace to whatever is comfortable for you. Slow and controlled movements will get you a greater workout. It'll also help you focus on your breathing as well. All right. And we'll stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, and now we're gonna still be in a standing position, and we're gonna do some calf raises like we do in warm-up. So bring that ball out in front of you. Remember, if you don't have a ball, that's okay, this will still work. And put your feet on the ground, and we're gonna come up on our toes and back on our heels. This Fitball will give you an extra weight so we can feel more of a strengthening workout in our calves. If you want a greater workout as well, we can bring that ball up, creating a bicep curl. So kind of engaging that upper body, keeping everything moving. Great job, you guys. And remember, slow and controlled movements. Focus on your breathing. You can always let go of the ball if you need to. Great job. We'll stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. All right, and now we're gonna come to the ground and we're gonna lay on our backs, have the ball out in front of you, and we're gonna do a hip adductor workout. So we're gonna put our ball in between our legs. We're gonna lay on our backs and bring that ball forward and back down. Like I said, this is a great workout for your hip adductors. Really feeling the burn. Make sure you have a good grip on the ground. And if that's too hard of a workout, remember you can always lose the ball and just do this with your legs. For a greater workout, bring the ball more towards you. However, just work at whatever pace is comfortable for you. Focus on your breathing. Great job. And we'll stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, and now we're gonna go into some glute bridges. So we're gonna bring the ball behind our back, and we're going to lay on our ball and bring our hips up and back down, up and back down. Sometimes it's easiest to place your hands on your stomach. Great job. And if you want a greater workout, you can bring one leg in front of you and just do one leg at a time. And if that's too difficult of a workout, you can always roll back into your ball so you don't have quite as big of a range of motion. Great job. And we'll go for about 10 more seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Sorry guys, my laptop was dying. Continuing back into our workout, we're still gonna be on the ground. And we're gonna go into, we're gonna lay into our backs and we're gonna do a hamstring curl exercise. So we're gonna place our feet on the ball, laying down flat on our backs and bringing that ball forward and back. Great job. Remember to have a good grip on your ball and the ground. If you want a greater exercise or a difficult exercise, you can have one leg up and bring one leg forward. However, if that's too hard and you want a easier modification, bring those heels closer to the ball so you don't have such big of a range of motion. Great job. Really make sure we're feeling that burn in our hamstrings, focusing on our breathing. Great job. And we'll go for about 5 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, and to conclude our lower body part of this exercise, of this class, we're gonna bring the ball to our side and we're gonna work our hip adductors. So we're gonna lay on one side of our ball, make sure we have our legs out on the ground. You can also push forward and make sure you got a good grip of the ground with your hand. And we're just gonna extend our leg up and down. Great job. Make sure we're really holding on to the ball and holding on to the ground. Make sure we got a nice grip. And if you want a greater workout, really make sure we're bringing that leg all the way up, and you can hold it there and pulse. However, if that's too difficult, just focus on bringing your leg up. Great job. Make sure we've got a good grip. It might help if you take your socks off to get a better grip of the floor, whatever is easiest. Great job, and now we'll switch sides. All right, leaning into that ball. Remember, you can grab the ground with your right arm or left arm. Make sure you're holding onto the ball and bringing that leg up. Great job. And remember, you don't need a Fitball. You can also just do this on the ground. Really make sure we're focusing on that stretch, but also focusing on strengthening our legs, feeling that burn. Seeing if we can hold it up there, pulsate it a little. But if that's too hard, remember, just keep bringing that leg up. Great job, you guys. All right, and we'll stop in 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, so that concludes the lower body part of this class. And so now we'll just finish up with some core. So now we're still gonna be on the ground, and we're gonna bring our ball behind us, and we're gonna do some simple crunches. So we're gonna lay on our ball, place our hands behind our head, and bring it forward. Feeling a nice burn in our rectus abdominis. Make sure we're all getting a nice six-pack during this quarantine. Feeling the burn. And if that's too difficult of an exercise, you can always scoot a little bit back on your ball. Or scooting a little bit forward, actually. If you scoot back, that'll give you a more difficult exercise because you have more range of motion. Coming forward, you won't have as much, so that tends to be a little bit easier. Great job, and we'll stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, and now we're gonna work our obliques on our sides. So we're gonna continue doing a crunch. However, this one will crunch up and twist. So crunch up and twist. Alternating each side, making sure each side is getting a good workout. Really feeling that burn in our obliques and still feeling the burn in our abs as well. Great job, you guys. Keep going. We'll stop in about 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. All right, and now for the last couple exercises of this class, we are gonna do a plank. So I know this can be difficult for some people. So we can let go of the ball if you don't have one. And we can come to the ground laying on our stomachs, and we will, you can rest your knees and come into a plank like that, or you can stand on your toes, whatever works. And if you want to use the Fitball, this one will be a little difficult. Make sure you have your feet on the ball and holding for a plank. We'll go for about 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, and for our last exercise, we will be working our erector spinae. So we're gonna face forward, and we're gonna do a forward crunch. So we're gonna place our hands behind our head and crunch down and up. Really make sure we're feeling that burn in our erector spinae. Great job, and we'll go for about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. That concludes my Fitball class for today. Make sure you guys cool down, and I hope you guys have a good week.